Well, Marilyn, what do you think of the new set of wheels? Fair Deal Dan and I practically stole it from Cary Grant.
Oh, Uncle Herman, a convertible.
It looks all right. Start it up.
Start it?
Well, I don't think even you would buy a car without a motor in it.
Yes. And didn't you drive it here?
Well, it stalled right after I left the lot. It was downhill, so I sort of coasted home.
Start it up, Pop.
Well, it runs.
Herman, I've got to hand it to you. You bought the only car I've ever seen that junks itself.
Golly. Do you think Fair Deal Dan stuck me?
Stuck you? Herman, you've been shish kebabbed. Now, you just take this heap down to your Fair Deal Dan. And Marilyn, you go in the house and get the phone number for the Better Business Bureau.
Yes, Aunt Lily. Come on, Eddie.
Now, Lily, dear, his name is Fair Deal Dan. And if I imply that he gave me a rotten deal, he's liable to go into a tizzy and stamp his foot, call me a poor sport and everything.
Herman, what's the matter? Are you afraid of your own shadow?
No, I'm not. I've seen it lots of times. And it hardly scares me at all anymore.
Herman Munster, you take this car right back down to that used car lot. And you demand your money back.
Yes, dear.
Aunt Lily, I brought the number of the Better Business Bureau. It's Klondike 5470.
Thank you, dear. And then you're going to report your Fair Deal Dan to the Better Business Bureau.
Yes, dear.
Come on, Marilyn.
Oh, thank you, Uncle Herman. Now, don't feel bad. You tried.
You tried. So did Napoleon at Waterloo.
Grandpa?
Okay, Herman, I'll go with you. Before you stumble over it, let's see if we can get this thing back together so we can bring it back. Oh.
Add to hot sheet. QD 4625. Repeat. QD 4625. Be on the lookout. This is a stolen car.
But I tell you, Grandpa, this lot was full of used cars this afternoon. And right over there was where they pitched the tent.
Tent? Well, perhaps the Arabs have folded their tent. And as the expression goes, taken it on the lam.
Grandpa, I came down here to demand my money back. And I memorized the Better Business Bureau phone number and everything. Now what do?
What do? What you always do. You go home and sit quietly while Lily yells at you.
Now, Grandpa, I am sure that our house is due west.
Well, you've tried north, south, and east. This time, I'd say the odds are with you. Herman, you're driving me bats. In another minute, I'm going to fly home on my own.
Now, take it easy, Herman. You'll be all right.
This is the worst attack you've ever had. You know it was on account of you we missed half the movie? I never even got to see it. The creature ate New Jersey.
Oh, Grandpa, he ate it all the way up to Atlantic City. That ought to be enough to satisfy anyone.
I don't know why everyone's making such a big fuss over a few little hiccups.
I'll say one thing, though. His hiccups aren't as bad as they were.
I sure hope they go away.
Oh, no. Don't tell me Pop's got the hiccups again.
Oh, yes, and it was so embarrassing. Right in the middle of the movie, all the people at the drive-in got so mad because he hiccuped and the screen fell down.
It must have been a very cheap drive-in. When we demanded our money back, the manager ran and hid behind the box office.
If we don't cure Uncle Herman's hiccups, we won't get any sleep tonight.
25 glasses of water, and even that didn't work.
Okay, Grandpa.
Oh, boy.
Wait a minute. I've got an idea for another cure. You take a deep breath, and then you hold it as long as you can, and the hiccups go away.
Well,
Oh, come on, Uncle Herman. It's almost 12 o'clock.
Hey, go ahead, Herman. Inhale.
well, I'll try.
Boy, Pop, that was neat. Do it again.
Just relax, Herman.
But I don't want to be hypnotized, Grandpa.
Herman, we're desperate. We don't want you to hiccup us out of house and home. Now, look, I'll hypnotize you. You'll wake up tomorrow morning, and your hiccups will be gone.
The last time you hypnotized me, I woke up in the morning and my wallet was gone.
Herman, that was just a coincidence. Now, look me right in the eye. Right in the eye. You're getting sleepy. Sleepy. Sleepy.
That's fine, Grandpa, but Igor doesn't have the hiccups.
Dear, he's still hiccuping.
Have patience, Marilyn. It's times like this that it's comforting to have a father who is a mad scientist.
It's a well-publicized fact that some people are too stupid to be hypnotized.
You know, I'm beginning to buy that theory.
Because I am going to subject you to the most powerful weapon known in hypnotism, the Transylvanian brain freezer.
I'll bet you didn't get that out of the Fanny Farmer cookbook.
No, as a matter of fact, I didn't. I learned it from Svengali when the poor fellow was down and out. I got it from him for a cup of coffee and a sweet roll. Now, Herman, stand right over here. And brace yourself, because I'm going to lay it on you.
New man?
Yes, sir.
You look rugged enough. Can you lift one of those steel ingots there? They weigh 300 pounds.
I can lift them all.
It's amazing. Okay, you can put them down now. Okay, get out of here. Now beat it. Out. Go on, get out of here.
But, sir.
Get lost. Big stiff. Go on, get out of here.
But, sir, I was trying.
Everybody, please. It's over here, folks. Try your luck. Hit the clown. 3 balls, 25 cents. Everybody, please. It's right over here, folks. Now you can't do anything about this. Step up and try your luck. Hit the clown, you win a prize.
You got yourself a new clown.
Yeah.
Wow, this one's the wildest looking yet.
When he walked in here wearing that crazy makeup, I hired him on the spot. Give it to him good.
Grandpa, we've got to locate Herman. What's wrong with that crystal ball anyway?
I don't know. All I keep picking up are the reruns of Molly Goldberg from Tel Aviv.
Just the fine-tuning or something.
Look! It's Herman! It's Herman! Look! There he is!
Oh, look, Grandpa. He's gone and joined the Foreign Legion.
Please, don't worry. We'll track Herman down with my superheterodyne and transistorized divining rod.
But, Grandpa, Herman could be anywhere in this world.
Lily, please, wait till I adjust the direction finder. There.
Did you set it at Foreign Legion?
No, I set it for my head. That should lead us to my stupid son-in-law like a guided missile.
Hi, Marilyn. Mom and Grandpa have been gone for 2 days now trying to track down Pop. They haven't brought him home yet.
Oh, now don't you worry, Eddie. I'm sure that wherever he is, he's just as safe and sound as if he were in his own home.
Peace! Forward! March! Halt! Prepare! Peace! Corée! Reste! As a traitor to the French Foreign Legion for dereliction of duty and cowardice under fire, the prisoner is hereby sentenced to death before a firing squad of his former comrades in arms. A last cigarette, monsieur?
Oh, yes, actually, I would. Thank you. If you have one with a charcoal micronite filter.
Attention! Up, two, up, two, up, two, up, two. Ready! Aim!
Stop! Stop! Stop, I say! Shoot if you must, this square green head. But you'll have to kill me first, she said.
Landlubbers, down with those pawn shops secondhand.
Cut! Lady, how did you get in here? And who's the moth-eaten old corpse in the white tie and tails?
That moth-eaten old corpse happens to be my father. And this noble soldier of France is my husband.
This noble soldier of France also happens to be out of the picture.
Oh, bury me not on the lone prairie where the coyotes howl
And the wind blows free.
in a narrow grave just 6 by 3. Oh, bury me not
On the lone prairie. It's nice to get together and sing those old fun songs.
Yeah, they just don't write them the way they used to.
Aunt Lily,
Yes, Marilyn?
Eddie has an announcement to make.
Oh, wonderful. I'll bet your new set of fangs just came in.
It's even neater than that. I finished my school composition.
Good.
Oh, and he's so proud of it. He wants to read it to us.
Good. Eddie, read the part about the first, because that's the best.
No, Eddie. Read the part I helped you with.
Wait.
Tut, family. Let's have none of these petty jealousies. Eddie will start with the beginning, which just so happens to be all about his wonderful father.
My Parents, An Average American Family by Edward Wolfgang Munster. I have the most wonderful family in the whole world, and we all live in a mansion on Mockingbird Lane. It is a neat place. All the grass is weeds and the trees is dead.
Well, he does have a flair for the language.
Yeah, Eddie, and don't forget to copy it off later in blood. Remember, neatness counts.
My father is the head of the house.
This is the good part.
My father is a handsome man about 9 feet tall, who has a green complexion and steel bolts in his neck. A stroke did not bring my father. He was made in Germany, in a laboratory. He was built by a Dr. Frankenstein, whose hobby was putting together do-it-yourself people kits.
Well, go ahead, Eddie. I want our principal, Mr. Bradley, to hear all of this.
My mother is over 400 years old, and right now she is alive, although there were many times when she wasn't. My grandfather was born in Transylvania, where he was known as Count Dracula. He did nothing but night work, and always got home by sunrise to flake out in his marble bed. I have a pet, Spot, who breathes fire and smoke, and eats manhole covers, telephone poles, and whatever happens to wander into the neighborhood. I also have a girl cousin, Marilyn. She is not pretty like the rest of us, and her boyfriends always run off screaming after their first visit. Signed, Edward Munster. Boy genius. My father made me put that in.
Well, Edward, that's quite a composition. And thank you very much for staying after school and reading it for me. Oh, we'll let you know what your grade is later on, hmm?
Does that mean I can cut out?
Cut out? Oh, yes, Eddie, dismissed.
Good night, sir. Good night, Miss Thompson.
Good night, Eddie.
Miss Thompson, this is the most astounding composition I have heard in all of my years with the school system.
Yes, I thought it was a trifle unusual, Mr. Bradley.
Well, you were absolutely right in bringing this to my attention. Of course, we've always considered Eddie to be a little different ever since the day he first enrolled. In fact, I believe he is the only child in the entire 5th grade with pointed ears.
Why would he make up such wild exaggerations as this?
Oh, these problems usually start in the home. You know, if a child is unhappy or has an underprivileged home life, he's very liable to compensate by creating fantasies. You know, how wealthy his family is and what a great athlete his father is, stories like that.
Well, we just can't let Eddie go on like this.
Oh, you're right. You know, I think the way to get to the bottom of this is pay a little visit to the Munster family.
And you want me to call on you?
Well, inasmuch as you are a rather new teacher, Miss Thompson, I'll tell you what. I shall go along with you. Then, in case anything unusual does happen, with my experience, it won't faze me, believe me. 9 feet tall, with a green complexion. You know, I will bet in reality that Mr. Munster is a short, unobtrusive little man who is afraid of his own shadow. But you know, this is very strange.
What?
This is written with the reddest red ink I think I have ever seen.